Hi Judy, this is Daniel. I'm trying to make a short video for you to show you how to make a potato cannon. So bear with me as I go through it all, and hopefully you'll be able to make one too. Alright, check it out. Basically, here you go. These are the cannons. You can see the overall length is about 41 inches. Okay? And it is about 25 inches worth of 1.5-inch pipe, which is here. Alright, now you can see the two are slightly different. This one we farted around with, and we put a medium-sized reducer in between the gas chamber, which is here, which is a 3-inch pipe. Okay, you can see right there. Alright, so overall is like 41, 42 inches. Alright, 1.5 inch here, 3-inch for the gas chamber. Alright, you gotta have a potato stop. This here, I made a handle out of each one because I could bend the material. I had the material bracket hanging out. Alright, but there's a bolt going through here. You can use just any kind of bolt you can get anywhere that'll fit across there. You don't have to have a handle because it's real easy to hold. But you need a potato stop, because when you take your plunger here, like so, and you're going to plunge your potato down, and you have to have something for the potato to stop in to seal the gas in there before you ignite it. Okay? So each one's a little different. It doesn't really matter, but you do want it close to the gas chamber. Alright, here's the gas chamber, 3-inch pipe. Got reducers going to whatever you want, whether this is like a 2-inch to 1.5 inch. This one is simply a 3-inch to 1.5 inch. Alright, both ends you have 1.5 inch cap with the screws on it. Alright, here's the base. Now I put a handle on here. Alright, and you can use just a bolt like this. This is a 5-inch bolt. This is like a 4-inch, 4.5, but it'll be plenty to go across there. You can see they are the same size, just about. Okay, and that's to help you take the thing off, because when you screw it on here, you can see with all the buildup and whatnot, it gets pretty sticky. While I'm taking this shot, I'm going to see if I can zoom in here and show you, if you can probably see it. You can see the screw on the left. Alright, the screw on the left is for the electrode, the electronic ignition off the gas grill. When I push the button, there, you can see the spark. Alright, the top one is my electrode, which I'll show you in a minute, and the screw is just your ground. That gives you your spark. Now I also, on the side here, I have the Coleman lantern flint striker. Okay, that's my backup for the gas. But like I said, if you use hairspray, it gets real sticky and it'll bog up the flint. This one over here is actually broke because the flint got all sticky and it pulled the flint out. Now I got extra flints, but it's the same thing. And this is it right here. It's just a Coleman spark igniter. All right, and I don't use the little bracket. I drill and tap a hole right here and screw it in because it's got threads on it. Okay, and then on the inside I put one of the nuts that comes with it. You can see on there, and that tightens it down. Alright, and it's real simple. You can figure it out. Now at any rate, my screw, that's the screw for the igniter. And then it's kind of hard to see, but that electrode, long piece of metal, which is hanging down, this is the other one. Alright, and that's what gives you your spark. Now sometimes you have to adjust that to get it close enough to give you a good spark. Okay, but it's a deck screw. That right there is a rusty old deck screw, and you can see on the side here it screws in to the side. There's my plunger for the igniter, which I just have. It's not black tape, it's white tape, but it's just electrical tape around there to hold it all in place. Here's the wiring. Alright, here's the electronic side, and then a ground. And if you pull it off an old grill, and they're like, I don't know if they're 15 or 20 bucks if you buy one brand new at Home Depot or something like that, but that's just the electronic igniter. And I got the backup with the flint, and there's the flint striker, and it just turns around. Alright, but I like the electronic one. It's much easier, and with the propane, it gives a good shot. There's my propane tank. They're like $3 at Walmart, you know, for one of those. And you might have to get the nozzle. You know, you can buy the whole kit at Home Depot with a tall bottle of gas that kind of looks like that yellow one up there. Okay, and they'll sell it with the nozzle that you need. Now when I shoot it off, I just open it up and I give it like 7, I count to 7 seconds of fuel, and the thing is ready to go. So let's go ahead and see if maybe we can get a shot of this, and I'll fill it up with gas. I had one of these loaded. Yeah, I got this one loaded, and my ammo, if I use my ammo, I tie up socks to shoot straight up. The potatoes, you know, the bigger potatoes, you buy the cheap ones obviously because you're just blowing them up. The ends, they go good, and then you can cut them like 3/4 of an inch if you get one that'll fit on the end. Oh, and this is important. On the end, you can see how it's kind of brown right here. It's actually ground. It's kind of hard to see in the shop, but you grind it on a grinder or a handheld sander or something like that, and you give it a nice sharp edge. This one here, you can kind of see, gives it a nice edge. And what that does, and I can't really smack this, maybe I can set this camera down. It's gonna help cut your potato and make a tight seal on the end. Okay, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. This one's already got one in it, so I'll go over here, and you just put it on there like that, and when you smack it, you can see it cuts it right through. Alright, and then you take your plunger and you plunge it on down to your stop, and you want to tap it a little bit because you got to seal the gas down here. You want a tight fit. This is perfect when you grind that to give you that. So let's put some gas in it, and we'll try and shoot it off. I'm going to set this shot up. Oh yeah, nice shot of that. So let's see here. That ain't too bad. Alright, let me get the gas. Gonna shoot this one off. I got my end cap ready, and you can hear the gas go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I pull it out. You gotta put the end on really quick. Sometimes it sucks when the wind blows because it messes up the gas mixture, and you can see it. Now you don't really need a handle, but if you like it, you got it. Voila, potato can. That simple. Shoot off this other one too, because now I got the potato in there. That first one was a sock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sometimes I shut it off on like a count of 5 because I got a slow shut off valve on mine. Not that I'm cheap on the gas, but anyway, this one's a taker. I love it. So much fun. At any rate, have a good one. Hope you learned something. We'll see you later.